Attention, Space Rangers! The Evil Emperor Zurg is building a new super weapon, and Buzz Lightyear needs your help to stop him. So today, we're going to show you how to max out your score and become a Galactic Hero on Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin at the Magic Kingdom. And be sure to stick around to the end of the video for some bonus tips that a lot of Space Rangers don't know about. So now it's time to hop into our space cruisers and travel to infinity and beyond. Rainy adventure here at Epcot. How you doing back there? It's so cold.
It's literally 90 degrees out today, and it was the worst day to do this. Literally, it's been like raining and cold and...
Alright, so first things first, there are going to be some major targets that you're going to want to be on the lookout for when you're riding Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin. So let's go through the whole ride and point out those major targets. So first, in the first room, you're going to see a giant red robot. He's going to be kind of moving like this. You're going to want to hit the target on the inside of his left hand. So on his left palm, you're going to see a target, and you're going to want to hit that target repeatedly, and that's going to be 100,000 points each time you hit that target. Now, as you get towards the end of the room, you're going to want to turn your space cruiser around and you're going to hit that claw target, and that's going to be 100,000 points as well. Now moving into the second room, and this is the biggest room. In the second room there's a lot of targets. So you're going to, towards the back of the room there's a volcano that you'll see. There's going to be two targets, a bottom and a top. You're going to want to hit that top target. It's going to be 50,000 points each time you hit that target. Now there's going to be a point in that room where you can't see that volcano, so just hit any target you can. Any points you rack up are worth something, so hit anything. So now as you exit the second room and enter into the third room, you are going to see Zurg himself. Your first encounter with Zurg, you're going to see him in his ship. There's a target on the bottom of that ship. Every time you hit that, it's going to be 100,000 points. Now a major tip here for this one, as you're coming in and as you're leaving the room, those are the two easiest times to hit the target. If you're face to face with Zurg right in front of him, it's going to be very difficult to hit that target. So make sure you're hitting that target the entire time that you are in that room. So as you're leaving that third room, the next thing you're going to head into is the escape hatch. In this room, make sure you're holding down that trigger the entire time, because you will get 300 points just for holding down your trigger. It's that easy. There's also a bonus target that some people say they can see it, some people say they can't see it. It's worth a shot. So you will see Zurg on the projector on the top. He's kind of animated and he moves across the top of the escape hatch. When he goes to the right, he'll stop for a second, and then you can see a target for a split second, so it's really quick. It's almost impossible to hit that target, but give it a shot, you never know. As you leave the escape hatch, you're going to have one last encounter with Zurg, so make sure you're hitting the bottom of his spaceship just like you did in the other room, and rack up as many last minute points as you possibly can before the ride comes to an end. Now those are all the major targets you're going to want to hit. Sounds easy, right? Gotta hit the robot's hands, hit the bottom of Zurg's ship. Sounds really easy, right? Well, it takes practice, so don't be disappointed if you don't get Galactic Hero the first time. It took me quite a while, years of practice actually. However, we do have some bonus tips for you that'll help you get Galactic Hero just a little bit easier. Our first major tip is, as you're getting on the ride, make sure you enter the ride vehicle first, which means you'll be sitting on the left-hand side of the space cruiser. This is especially helpful when you're trying to hit that left hand of that robot, because he'll be on the left side and you can see him first, and you won't have other guests in front of you blocking your shot of the robot's arm. Alright, so our second tip, as I mentioned in the escape hatch, you're going to want to hold down that trigger constantly. You're also going to want to do this for the entire ride. Doing this ensures that you are shooting as quickly as possible and hitting your targets as quickly as possible. Alright, and our third tip is actually going to be at the very beginning of the ride. Before you enter that first room with that big robot, there's going to be kind of like a little pre-show room, we'll call it, and you're going to see like this disco ball kind of spinning around there. That's when your laser gun begins to activate. So what you're going to want to do in this room is test out your laser gun. It's very important. What I like to do is I like to hold my hand in front of the laser gun and hold down my trigger and see how quickly it's shooting. And that leads us into our next tip, which is listen for your laser. This is a really important tip and was the key for me to achieving Galactic Hero. As I was testing my laser and saw it, I listened to the sound of the laser. As I was listening to the sound of the laser, I was looking at the lasers to find mine. Because it's very difficult to find your laser in the attraction because hundreds of other guests are also shooting their lasers, so there's lasers all over the place. So if you listen for your laser, it'll be just a little easier to find it. And my last and final tip is once you get Galactic Hero, it's time for a celebration. Make sure you take a picture of your score, take a video, however you want to celebrate, and then once you get off the attraction, head into the gift shop, go to a cast member in the gift shop and tell them you have achieved Galactic Hero, show them your picture, celebrate, brag a little bit, and they will give you a special Galactic Hero button or sticker. Sometimes they have a button, sometimes they have a sticker. It's a unique souvenir to remind you of the time where you defeated the Evil Emperor Zurg, helped out Buzz Lightyear, achieved Galactic Hero, and saved the galaxy. So guys, I hope these tips helped you out for the next time you ride Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin at the Magic Kingdom. And now I like to say to all of you, good luck, and until our next galactic adventure, see ya real soon.
Hey look, I'm a Galactic Hero! Yeah.
Hey there guys, thanks for joining us on this adventure. Mickey and I have some great news for you. Take it away, Mickey. We got more adventures for you, so be sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you can join us on all of our adventures. Until our next magical adventure, see you real soon!